learning how we can use regular expressions in code. So in the previous lesson, you learned about the pattern and matcher classes, and they proved to be very important when using Java and when using regular expressions in Java, as you will see right now. So the first things first, you have to make sure you import java.util.regex .star. That's basically the entire regular expressions library. So now here we have two strings, and this is where regular expressions comes in. So we have one string regex, and this contains the regular expression. So let's first interpret what this regular expression is saying, or what it can match. So there's going to be a space in the beginning. So first we have to look for something with a space at the beginning. Then we have to look for the next character has to be a lowercase letter. Oh, there have to be 0 or more lowercase letters at the beginning. And there has to be an at or a. There has to be an a and a t right after those series of lower case letters, if there are any lowercase letters. And then after all of that, there has to be a space. So basically, I think what we're trying to get at is any word that rhymes with at. Like for example, rat or cat or at. And there has to be a space. There has to be a blank space between each occurrence of the word that rhymes with at. So far sounds good. And the string text is what the regular expression will be compared with. So that's when we're going to. That's why we're going to use the pattern and matcher classes, as you will see shortly. So first of all, we're going to use. We're going to create a new pattern object. So using the compile method, we'll be able to convert the regular expression into a pattern, a pattern object. And then now we're going to create a matcher object. We're going to create a matcher object by using the pattern method matcher. So we're going to have pattern P is going to use its method matcher in order to compare the regular expression it represents with the text. All right, so far so good. Now, in regular expressions, we usually use a while loop in order to find the beginning and ending indexes that for the matches. So this while loop runs until there are no more occurrences of that pattern or that regular expression match. So here we're looking for a word that rhymes with at, and that has blank spaces at both sides of that word. So once there are no more, once there are no more of those kind of words, this while loop is going to stop running. All right. So let's observe what's going to happen inside the loop. So we have this count right over here. That's going to measure how many times the while loop runs in order to find another occurrence of that regular expression pattern. And here we're going to print out several things. So the first thing we're going to print out is how many times this while loop has ran already. And the next line is going to print out the starting index of one of the occurrences of the regular expression pattern. What this line is going to find out is the ending index of the regular expression pattern. So it's one more than the actual ending index. Okay. So here, what's gonna happen here is that it's gonna first try to find a blank space, and then it's gonna record that index where the blank space is found. And it's gonna end, and it's gonna find the ending index when it reaches another blank space right after the word that rhymes with at, which is the regular expression pattern. And but the ending index is going to be one more than the actual index of the second blank space. All right, so let's run this thing. Let's see what we get. Okay, so the first time the while loop runs, it's gonna detect rat, which rhymes with at, which is the regular expression pattern. And so the starting index is 0, which is certainly right. And the ending index is going to be one more than the index of the second blank space. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So the index of the second blank space is 4, and what the end method is going to return is one more than that, so we get 5. So this appears to be working. Let's try out. Let's see if the second occurrence is right. So the second starting index, which should be somewhere between the blank space between cat and cat. Let's count. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's correct. That's the starting index. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the what n should return is one more than 12, and that's 13. So that works. Now there's one more match, and that should be somewhere between run and at. So let's count up to make sure that's the starting index is right. And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's right. The starting index of the starting index for the third match is right. That's 16. And let's check 16, 17, 18, 19. So the blank space after at, that index is 19, and what the end method should return is one more than that, which is 20. So as you can see, this works perfectly, and it detected the starting and ending indexes for each occurrence of a word that rhymes with at, which is the regular expression pattern. So this is how regular expressions are usually used. We can use it to find the starting and ending index, and if you want, you can use string methods like substring in order to return the words that rhyme with at using the indexes. So yeah, it should now be clear how we can use regular expressions in Java. And thank you.